Hello again everyone, welcome back to Landric Plays Banished. I am playing Banished, and we are in the lovely city of Mulberon. It is late spring, and man, everything looks really lovely. So we've got our new town sort of here and here. These are the two that we put down last episode. This one was nothing more than a building site, but look at it now, it's already heaving with activity. And I'm going to keep putting down more and more houses, and probably eventually cause myself some real headaches later on. But for now, it's fine. One of the things I mentioned last episode was one of the things that's capping us on food is not our ability to produce it, but simply our ability to store it. So the more we actually use it, the better off we'll be. That's my logic. And it's good logic, shut up. We also have some more nomads in town. 66 nomads is quite a lot of nomads. We don't have... So our food... Ooh, yeah, so you can see it's just starting to peak. If we introduce 66 more people immediately on top of all of these houses, things might be a little bit tricky, so we are going to have to start... Well, it's going up, and then it's slowly coming down. As long as we build some more farms, it'll probably be fine, right? Probably. So, build you, and I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put all my doctors to work. Because, you know, last time we invited a bunch of nomads, they brought diphtheria or something else horrible. This time I'm sure it'll be different though. And anyway, we have free healthcare here in Mulberon, so it's fine. Speaking of food though, let's increase... let's just put everyone who can make food into making food, and then we'll worry about... In fact, we've got 1 million... spare people, let's put you here as well, and then we'll worry about making some more farms. Now, do I want to continue building like farms centrally? So we've got all the orchards here. I could put down another couple. You just got built. We'll put down another school there. We'll see how many students show up here. That's right, the prime location school, right between the taverns, the farms, the cattle, and the graveyard. Yeah, do I just want to keep building up our food sort of up this bit in the middle? Or do I want to sort of spread it out, sort of put it around down here maybe? You guys are actually struggling with houses still. Yeah, both boarding houses are going to be pretty full, I imagine. All the more reason for you to build more houses then, I guess. That's right, I could expand this city up here quite a bit, but I'm trying not to encroach on this forest area too much. I'll just put a few houses there, right? It's only a few, it's fine. There we go. Put a couple like that. And then I don't know if sort of putting all of those gatherers and fisher folk back to work is going to be enough. Probably not, but it will at least sort of mitigate it. Oh, that's right, we started construction of the ridiculous bridge. We should name this bridge. But I'm terrible at names, so I won't. However... Farms. Sorry, we've still got all this area up here that we've not even encroached on. So I think I said I'd put more of those forestry community things over here as well. Sort of one here, and then maybe some farms around here? Or maybe just industry here? What are you bringing? Come on, row faster. We haven't got all day. Cherry seeds. That's right. We'll turn that order off, because I don't want you to only bring cherry seeds. You actually bring other useful stuff. So, actually set that to never. Dismiss. He's probably really annoyed that we've constantly... Every time he's brought cherry seeds and we've said, no thank you, no cherry seeds. He's like, okay, can I bring you anything else next time? Ooh, cherry seeds, please. I'm surprised he keeps coming. You're full. You're both half full. You're both full. How are you? Yeah, you're not nearly full. You've got you and you. That's right. I built a load more storage at the start of, or in the middle of last episode. So hopefully our storage problems are going to go away. Our stockpile. So we have some stockpiles that are sort of chock-a-block full, and we have some that are. In fact, most of them are empty now. We've actually burned through most of our reserves. We've still got tons of iron. But actually, whereas we put our foresters back to work. So hopefully more and more wood will start rolling in, which we can transform into more and more useful things. Because yeah, we are definitely running short on firewood. I mean, not super short, but short enough that these houses are struggling. Partly because, again, they're all being built so quick, everyone's just sort of piling into them and then grabbing a whole bunch of firewood for themselves rather than sharing. We still have some, so we're still probably fine. Winter is quite a way. Oh, that's the other thing. It is only just early spring, so we've had winter, which means everyone's been burning firewood like nobody's business. But it is probably a very good idea to produce a fair bit more. But to do that we need more wood, to do that we need more woodcutters, so where are we? I put down another... it was over here, wasn't it? So all of this needs to get built, and then we'll probably be in a much better situation. So come along. Come along, come along, come along. That's right, part of the reason we have no wood. How much stone is this going to take us? 74 stone is not nearly as much as I expected, though we don't have 74 stone right now. I did disable this quarry to start with, but I think I can actually just go ahead and fill it again. There we go. So we now have 3 fully worked quarries, and this is definitely a good sign that our... ooh, we've got another infestation, that's why things are going slowly. So this chestnut orchard is looking a bit under the weather. I'm going to have you just cut that down to try and stop it spreading, and then we'll rebuild it later. Because we're in like an emergency apparently, that drops our speed. But hey, at least it means I don't miss things like horrible, horrible fires. So you can still see all of this horrible miasma sort of lurking underneath the forest. But we don't have any chestnut trees nearby, so hopefully that will prevent it from spreading a little bit. And if we sort of clear cut this, we'll, I don't know, we'll burn that wood down. And we will, in fact I think we can actually, I think it does actually count as logs, so it's not just wasted. It will just turn it into firewood, we'll burn these horrible infected trees, and then we'll plant some fresh brand new ones and everything will be fine again. You're saying you've got enough tools, and that is absolutely true, you do. You might as well get increase the limit though. Ooh, you're bringing food. Now, I don't want to just buy food, because I don't want to become dependent on trading for things in this way. But if we take a look at our graph, it is definitely going down. It's not going down fast enough that I'm panicking yet. But as we have things in... as we have a stockpile of things... let's just buy... cheap fish are cheap, let's buy... 200 fish... 200 corn, 200 cherries, and 200 pears. And we'll pay for that with 100 units of ale. But I only have 10. Right, so I've got 100 in the stockpile, but none in the thing. Well, I tell you what, ale, ale, ale. You know what, keep 200, yeah, no, keep 100 in here, it'll be fine. So if you can bring that over there fast enough, then, oops, I don't actually need 6 people working there, but again I've got them free, so they might as well. Vendor was the one I wanted to increase. Vendor, vendor, vendor. See, we technically need 48 vendors, so let's make that 24. There we go. So at least we now have sort of all our markets are working at half. They've got half the staff they need, which is still probably more than enough. I mean, look, they're still bringing plenty of goods. this is still looking a bit poorly. So we did have an infection, or an infestation I should say, over here, but that looks like it's cleared up. Do we want to put down some more farms? Here, for example, so we can get a 9x9 field, basically. Which we might as well do. And I think we do put down another couple of farms here, so 11x11. 11x11. And... ooh, what are we going to be able to squeeze in here? 8x11, I guess. And we'll put some more roads in. So we'll road this one up, road this one up. Just to generate a little bit of extra food and try and keep us in relative equilibrium, because yeah, it is definitely going down now, so we definitely do need more food. And not just more food, but more food production. But aha, you see this? The foundations of our bridge have been laid. They have put all of their... ah, you left. Oh well. It's fine, we were only going to like get 800 food, and that wasn't really going to make... it would be a bit of a splash in the ocean, given that we've got 34,000, and that's not quite enough. It is going down though, isn't it? It's certainly going to go down more in... well, actually, it should take a bit of a boost right now, because it's autumn. So it is going to go up, because we're just about to do the harvest. Which means making these farms right now is probably a bit moot, given that, well, given that there's no way they're going to get a growing session in before next year. But at least it's ready, and that's the important thing. What are you growing? You're growing peppers, so you will grow, I don't know, beans. Just trying to keep a nice sort of checkerboard pattern, so we don't. So we minimise the risk of blight and things like that. Come on, come on. I tell you what, I'll put down some more barns as well. There's no way I can squeeze one in there, but I can probably squeeze a couple there. And there. And then later on we'll maybe put another bridge across this way. Don't know, what do we want to grow here? Squash? Yeah, squash will do. You shouldn't have two people working here. Oh no, that's right. I made all of these have two people. Because we did notice that not everything was getting harvested. So I'll leave you at one because you're clearly much smaller than these, so you should be fine. But then, there we go. Lovely. How's that school doing that we put, where was it? Right here. Yep, 15 students, so they're definitely getting their education in cows and graves. Which probably means, I mean, we don't have to put down another one, but we don't want surplus, we don't want basically students not being able to find a place. We want more school districts, that's what we want. So let's put one. Can't quite squeeze it in there. It's a shame. Sorry, it'll go there. And we'll put another one over this side somewhere as well. In fact, I don't think we'll be able to squeeze it in Old Mul... oh, I built two wells right next to each other. Huh. So we can't quite fit it in Old Mulberon, as I'm going to call it. But perhaps over here. We squeeze it over here. We squeeze it here. It's very awkwardly placed. Oh, we can sort of squeeze in a row of houses there though, so that should be fine. Can we fit? Nope, can't fit it in there either. Oh gosh. Sorry, we'll put this one next to the graveyard as well. Apparently that's a running theme with our schoolyards. Let's build a tiny little bit of road to make that easier. We've got a merchant. What do you want? Ah, you're bringing all sorts of things. Oh no, this is our inventory. Leather. So I don't know how... oh no, we've got loads of leather. Ah, we've got loads of textiles. It doesn't break it down for me which is which. I don't know if there is a way of doing that. So this is available for trade in the number that we have. But this is the inventory of the trading post, not my town inventory, so I don't know how much... we might have loads of stored wool, but no stored leather. Though, you do seem to be waiting for leather as well. Maybe we just buy the leather. Then we can turn it into coats and sell it for a profit. Wow, that's quite expensive actually. That's half the cost of the warm coat. Oh, we still got loads of hide coats actually. Where did they... Ah, I bet they came from the... Wow, we got 642 of them. Is that because nomads are showing up in hide coats and then swapping out for nice ones? Ah, we are actually really low on stored clothes because... Yeah, I bet because the nomads have, like... have shown up. Are we making hide clothes somewhere? We should check that. But alright, let's trade these. So, 200? There we go, perfect. And I tell you what, while we're here then, we'll actually get these warm coats just so we've got a bit of a stockpile. So we're losing money by doing this, because obviously if we turn around selling these later, then we're going to sell them for less, but I want a stockpile of clothes just in case. Additional 1,000 units, so... we're overpaying by 500, so actually we just want 250? No. Oh dear, math. We're overpaying by 50. Not that I care about really these hide coats, but it's the principle of the thing, you know. There we go, we'll overpay by 5, that's fine. In fact, I tell you what, you can give us 2 logs. So we're overpaying by 1, and keep the change. Right, so let's check our tailors. So you're making warm coats. You are making hide coats. That's where all our hide coats are going from. Or rather, all of our hide coats are coming from. But it does mean that... Well, no, you're not using... I don't know if you're using extra leather. Maybe you do use double the leather, because the coat's made entirely out of leather instead of leather and wool. Ah, so I put these sheep here for no reason at all, because you've never been using them. Well, mystery solved. At least now we have a stockpile of hide coats. And yeah, because we wanted to get rid of all of our hide coats, all of that coats that they were making over there got put straight into the stockpile, so nobody ever got to wear them. Still got plenty of tools, just so we've got more scope for trading and stuff if we need to. We'll increase that. I'll increase the amount of ale that we keep over here as well. Again, we're going to go for... we're not going to go for bulk, we're going for quality. Ooh, we'll increase you as well. Which means also we need to increase our hunters, foresters, and... what was the other one? Gatherers. There you go. Tiny bit more food. Aha! Our bridge is done. Look at this. Isn't it glorious? And hey, people are actually using it, so it wasn't a complete and utter waste of resources. So you are you're that fisherman. Well, no, you're a labourer, so you're just moving goods. But hey, it's actually useful. So maybe we build this town as well. Not that we need the population increase until we've got more food. We'll increase you as well. And there's probably another one that just got built. Teacher. There we go. So I'll add you by 1 just because you're going to get finished soon. Oh wow, all of our builders are sitting around idle. So let's get them to build more things. Specifically, let's get them to build more food stuff. So we don't want to overlap this too much, so we'll put 1 there. Can we fit 1 here? It's a bit of an awkward position, really, isn't it? Oh wait, no, it's because I've got it backwards, that's why. We'll put it here, I guess. And that overlaps there. So we'll put 1 here, and then we'll just squeeze one in. In fact, can we squeeze... How much water can we encompass here? So I don't know if they produce more the more water there is, or if it's just about overlapping. But we'll put one there, and then I tell you what, just because we can, we'll put one here as well. And we'll pause this bridge as well. Might as well. We'll see what the trader is offering. Stone, iron. So we could start trading for stone. We've got plenty of coats now, which is good. So I tell you what, as we've got all of these around, how much can we get for 380 coats? Because the more stone we get now, the less we have to dig out of the ground, which I'm always pretty happy with. We've got stacks of iron. I don't need more iron. Could do with a little bit more wood. We're producing plenty of it, but you know, it's cheap, and we could do with an influx just to finish off some of these projects, and we don't need these hide coats for anything else, so meh. That's, I don't know, let's try 100. So 300 units, that's 20? Yeah, there we go, perfect. Yeah, that'll do. Trade, dismiss. Oh, there was something I was in the middle of, that was right. It was all these fisher huts and that bridge, so I'll do a little road connecting these. So we'll do one going this way, and one going sort of around here. Like that. I suppose we could do a bridge here and sort of go directly up as well, rather than making them take this sort of dog leg around here, but meh. We'll build you up here to here. Build that there. Just connect up all of these fisher huts. You're done. Nice, that was surprisingly fast. Oh no, you were already there, weren't you? No? No, I would have connected it with a road if you were. And there would be... There we go, there's fishermen that need employment. Actually, that bridge got done really fast. Well, let's build an additional bridge this way then, just see if it saves a tiny bit of time. Mulberon. The Venice of wherever this place is. Still overkilling on builders, still got millions of labourers left. That probably means that we're slowly crawling back up there with food, but yeah, we definitely need to address this by calmly and level-headedly putting down 1 million more farms. And then we can start the whole cycle again. Given that I sort of have this massive chunk of farms all up the middle of the map, it feels like I should probably put another city here, so that it sort of gets spread across, and not just the food gets shared out, but the labour gets shared out as well. So there we go. 11 by 11. 11 by 11. And 11 by whatever I can fit. There we go. Put in some more roads. Oh, there's a trader going downstream. We'll say hello to him in a minute. Hold your horses, I'm coming. Ooh, more nomads. Interesting question. Can we deal with more nomads? How many nomads? 73. No. Absolutely no. Not after an influx of was it 66? Like, I would dearly love to take them because I'm all about just expanding our population dramatically and erratically, but we absolutely can't afford to do that right now. We're already slowly on a downturn of food, and I need to fix that before we have sort of a huge influx of new citizens. Partly also we're going to get a massive population influx because I built all of these houses, which means all of these brand new families have started. Though of course they currently exist now, so they are all there and eating food, which is why our food is going down, but soon they'll become productive as well, which is great. But for now I think I'm going to end the episode here, so hopefully we'll see if this calm and level-headed spamming of farms has helped. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.